and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, which is a video podcast about my crafty adventures, but mostly about my knitting. Welcome. This is episode number 13. I'm coming to you from southern Finland. It's a beautiful snowy day outside. You can see we have light, yay. You can find me on Ravelry as Kettunits and on Instagram as Kettunits. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you found your way to this place, and let's have some fun together. I decided to record today spontaneously because it's been a while, I think 3 weeks since my last episode, and I decided that should not have so long breaks between. So I'm recording today. I don't have much to show you because my knitting mojo has been down a little, generally feeling a bit tired. I don't know, is it the lack of light? Is it this long Finnish winter? Or maybe I'm lacking some vitamins, I don't know. Or just the life that is crazy. But I've been trying to work on a smaller projects. All my big projects are slowly growing. If you have been watching the previous episodes, you know I'm working on several sweaters right now. And I started one more later. I'll show you later. Yeah. I'm still knitting the bodies of those sweaters. I'm not gonna show them today because nothing interesting is happening. Just a lot of stock in it. But in between, I decided to work on some small quick projects because sometimes you just need that instant gratification of a finished object. So why not? Let me show you what I have made. They are almost finished objects because none of these have been blocked. I've been lazy and the blocking fairy has not visited, so I'll just show them as is. And this is a beanie for our daughter. There is a pattern for this. I did not use the actual pattern, but because I have knit a sweater from the same designer and with the same stitch pattern. This is by Andrea Maury, and the hat pattern is called what is it called? Shift along. But I have knit the sweater before, so this was easy for me. I did not need to follow any pattern, and I think I had a different yarn than the pattern calls for. I'm not sure. Anyways, I found this wonderful dusty pink merino in my stash. It's a Lana Grossa. Some of their older yarns. I don't have a label, but the ball looked like this. Lana Grossa. You can find the color number in my Ravelry. I think 477, not sure, not gonna lie. And the second yarn is Schoppelwolle edition 3. The Zauber. Schoppelzauber. Yeah, and the idea is that I used this as a main color, and then where's my leftover? Just a second. This as a contrast color, and then made this really cute pattern. This will be for our daughter, I think for spring. It's not warm enough for a winter hat, but it will be great for spring. And then I'll show you later what I'm gonna knit to go with this. But very cute. The colors are wonderful, and nothing much to tell really, because I have my own stitch amount and I finished the crown in my own way. I'm not sure is it same as in the pattern, but if you want to knit something like this, there is a pattern available. It will probably look same. Yeah, that's one. Then I got an inspiration and I knit. Yarn is still hanging, have not finished it. I knit a scrap yarn beanie. This is also for our daughter. I had a lot of pink scrap yarns and that went really well together. I knit little squares in my Cozy Memories blanket, and I thought, okay, I have some yarn left. What can I do with it? So I got inspired and I knit a scrap yarn beanie. This was like one evening project. And this is a fingering weight held double. So I marled 2 yarns together. So in the end it's a DK weight. Not sure about stitch amount. I just think around 100, maybe a bit more. She's a 5-year-old, so, and it will grow a bit once I block it. But I think this is really fun. I like how it turned out. Still needs some finishing touches, but this is a fun beanie for our daughter. These are my quick 1-2 evening projects. I think this one took 3 evenings and this one was 1 evening. And okay, I'll put them here. I don't know, can you see there are still boxes from the Christmas calendar that I had this year. Another quick project was a cowl for my hubby. Remember I showed you Icelandic sweater that I knit for him, and it has a regular neckline, so I decided to knit a merino cowl that would go under it, and yeah, that he could just wear this and then the sweater on top, and he wouldn't need any extra scarves or giant cowls. And I think this turned out really well. Still needs blocking. This is Drops Merino Extra Fine in color black. I did not use any particular pattern. I just basically I did ribbing, and I made long tube 2x2 ribbing that it would fold down, and then I increased I added the stitches. I think there are three times I did increases. Yeah, so in the end I had knit 2, purl 5, knit 2. So basically here was knit 2, purl 2, then knit 2, purl 3. I continued for a while, then knit 2, purl 4. Then again I continued for a while, and I finished with a knit 2, purl 5. And it sits quite well. I'll try it on. Yeah. Now I missed my hair, but you get the idea. And then the sweater will be on top of this. Once I block it, it will be nicer. So this is for my hobby. And then our son saw me knitting all of these things, and he asked for a new hat, because all of his hats are a bit small, and he likes my merino hats that I make for him. So I had this black yarn left over, Drops Merino Extra Fine, and then I went through my scrap yarns and I started a beanie for our son. Here it is. Yeah, he's a very colorful little boy. He loves color, so I used just a bit of black, and then I striped yellow neon and orange neon, and it's gonna be nice. His winter jacket is black and it has orange and yellow neon panels, so this will be great for him. Yeah, it has yeah, here it's double, it's DK weight, and I'm almost done with it. I'm at the crown shaping, and this time I lost at the game of yarn chicken. I ran out of black. I'm not sure, should I finish it with orange or should I go through my stash and find some other black to finish the crown, but I ran short. But I think it's cute and he loves it. First I thought to make this whole part black, but I didn't have the yarn, and then he looked at it and said, nah, need more color. Okay, so I added more stripes. But this is gonna be a really fun hat once I'm done. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll add a pom-pom or maybe not. I'll ask how he likes it. But yeah, here is a quick hat. What else have I knit? Another project, again, for my hubby. I've been knitting for the family. I finished a pair of socks for a hubby. He asked for a new pair of socks, and these haven't been blocked yet because I finished them last night, and there is my hair. I did not use any particular pattern for these, but I think these are very similar to Rye Socks by Tin Can Knits, maybe. I'm not sure. I have not knit those, but I've seen pictures on Instagram. I basically did a plain sock, and then here is this garter panel just to add some interest. Yeah, reinforced heel and DK weight yarn. This is Zauber Relict, which is the wool and nylon, and the wool is they use recycled top from the basically leftovers from Zauber Schoppel Zauber ball production. So as you can see, here are all the colors in it. I don't know, can you see? The base is brown, but then it has a bit of purple, a bit of almost green or teal, and it's a really fun color. Because hubby doesn't care what color are his socks, so I got to pick the color and I chose this one. At least it will be fun. The number, do I have a label somewhere? I'm not sure if I have the... Maybe. Yes, I have. This is Schoppel Relict, and the color number is 2195. Not sure about the color name, it's not written here, but yeah. Anyway, you can find it by the number. And I used less than 2 balls, so I haven't scaled these yet, but these are less than 100 grams, and the size is European 43. But less than 100 grams. They are 50-gram balls. So yeah, a pair of socks size 43 are less than 100 grams. I had quite much left over. I think I'll add the weight here just for your knowledge. Yeah, I think these are fun. I think I'm gonna block all of these today, maybe. Then it's done. So what else? My whips. Let's go to my whips. I'm not gonna show you my big whips, my sweaters. My secret test knit is almost ready that I've been working on, and then I started the cowl. I started a cowl for our daughter. I started it last night. It will be sock head cowl, something like that. I've knit one of these before, but I'm gonna... Yeah, it's supposed to match this beanie, so I'm using the same yarn. I have this much left over. I had 100 grams of it. And then I'm gonna take the leftover from this Zauber ball, and I'm gonna stripe these two. So now I'm done with the ribbing, and then I'll do the stripy part. Yeah, there's a fun stitch marker that I made some years ago. It's just a stone bead. One stone bead hanging there. Anyways, yeah, I got this idea that I wanna have something small, simple, and mindless, and I think this is good. So I started with 2x2 ribbing. I think in the pattern there is like 10 centimeter ribbing. Mine is a bit shorter because I have limited amount of yarn, and she's a 5-year-old. She doesn't need so long cowl. And then this kind of stripes will be happening. I hope it works out fine. Yeah, that's my whip. I'm not sure why I showed this as a finished object, because it's obviously a whip. I think I'm going insane. Yeah, but okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't pay attention. I have my thought is cutting all the time. But yeah, this was a whip. So I don't know what else. I have only one more whip to show you, and this is this is a new Icelandic sweater I'm knitting on. It just happened. Vera Jussila, oh, this is itching my nose. Vera Jussila from Käsityö Kekkerit, together with Satu Rama. They are two wonderful knitters. They designed an Icelandic sweater together, and then they started a very fun mystery knit along. And all my friends were knitting one, and whole Finnish knitting community is knitting one of those. I was looking at it and I thought, okay, I don't need one more project on my needles right now. And then one day it's just, I decided, okay, I want to knit it because we got insane amount of snow, and I don't have an Icelandic sweater that I could wear in this weather. Even now it's snowing like crazy, and I definitely need a sweater like this. So we've been knitting it slowly. We started I don't want to lie, a couple of weeks ago, maybe. I tried to use the yarns from my stash, but then the color combo wasn't quite right. I tried it in several different combinations. I ended up frogging everything. Then I just went and bought more yarn. Because no, because the only yarn I'm using from my stash is this brown, this orangey brown. It's the same yarn that I used for my hubby's sweater. And then all the other ones I had to buy. Actually, the white one I have my interchangeables here. Okay, this is madness. Some madness is happening over here. So I'll show you my color combo first. I think white one is also from my stash. I did not need to buy that. But I bought the grays. This is my color combo, and the pattern is named Hneturpaita. You can find more of those under hashtag Hneturpaita cowl on Instagram. And the body is done. The yoke is really pretty. It is really pretty. Unfortunately, it's only available in Finnish at the moment. I'm not sure if Vera is gonna publish the pattern in English once it's done. I do not have that kind of information, so I'm not gonna promise anything. But this knit along is free. She posts clues, I think, twice a week on her webpage, which is käsityökekkerit.fi. I think I'll add it here. But anyways, if you're good at knitting sweaters, if you're not a newbie, you can I think knit this without the knowledge of Finnish language, because this part is charted and it's not hard. So it has a hem, it has a yoke. Basically the body is ready. I'm missing sleeves. Next clue is coming on Wednesday. Tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. Yes, then we will have sleeves, and then the last clue will have the sleeve pattern and the ribbing that comes here. The bottom is like this, and the yoke is like this. It's really pretty, and I'm very happy with my colors. My original plan didn't work out, but maybe it's for the best. But I had this beautiful green, blue Letloppi. Yeah, and the yarn is Letloppi. Forgot to mention that, of course. Icelandic wool. Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, my original plan was to use a green for the base, and then I could not make it work. But I already have another idea what I'm gonna do with the green yarn. So I'm patiently waiting for the sleeves, and then I have a sweater. This is wonderful, warm. The only thing, it was quite a challenge because some of these rows have four colors at the same time. If you have been watching me, you know I'm not very good at stranded knitting. I have not made a lot of stranded knitwork items projects in my life. Maybe a couple of sweaters, then a couple of beanies, and something not so crazy complicated. But going to my purchases and acquisitions, I only have one, and I'm gonna show it now because it's from the same story. I got myself a little, actually my hubby got me something. I'm gonna tell from the beginning. We have a tradition to get small gifts for New Year's as well, not just for Christmas, but for New Year's. Usually it's one small gift, and my hubby asked, what do you want? Do you want like maybe a new pair of earrings or something? And I said, you know what, I actually want a yarn guide. I want a ring. And then I got, I'm gonna show it now, I got this. He bought me a yarn guide. It's called Lankapika. It's by a Finnish jewelry maker, Sanna. Yeah, I'll write her name down. I don't want to lie about her surname, but yeah, her name is Sanna. And she has an Etsy store too, so I think you can buy this if you live outside of Finland too. This is made of silver, and this is wonderful. It has a place for 4 yarns. It's a very fancy yarn guide, and I love it. This made my life so much easier. I think I would have struggled way more without this. It came just in time for this. Yeah, so those are all my purchases and acquisitions, and actually this was a gift. This was a gift that my hubby got me for New Year's. I love little handmade things like this. They are very special, and it's so beautiful. It's a work of art, and it's handmade, and it's silver, and now it's my little treasure that helps me helps me with my knitting. So, but yeah, can't wait for this to be ready. Thank you very much, Vera and Satu, for arranging this for us. Yeah, it's fun, it's free, and it's a lot of work. I understand how much work they have put in this, and we all appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing it. There has been all sorts of criticism, but don't listen to that. This is amazing. Thank you. Yeah. We are very grateful. Many of us are. I know how much work goes into creating a pattern, and she also has videos, and she does live stream. Vera does live stream on, or maybe she records. Anyway, she has videos on Instagram. She has videos on her page about how to knit these. Some people had a problem that their neckline was too large, so she made a modification of how to make it smaller. And I don't know, there's so much work put in this. So thank you, because many of us are enjoying it. Many of us will have this beautiful sweater, and you made it possible. Thank you. So yes, very happy with it. Yeah, this will block out now. It's a bit bunchy here, but once I block it, I did not block it. I was lazy. One of the steps was that you need to block the yoke separately, but I was lazy. I did not do that. And anyway, I'll block the whole thing once it's ready. So here is my wonderful Icelandic sweater. Can't wait for it. Actually, those are all my knits for today. Oh, and I'm wearing my Kadonnuttia by Marika Lepistö, another knitwear designer. She has a Ravelry store on Ravelry. You have seen this probably many times already. It's made from non-superwash Finnish sheep wool that I dyed myself, and it's wonderful, cozy knit. It's been so cold that I've been wearing a lot of wool. I have woolly socks now, I have woolly sweater, both are Finnish sheep wool, and yeah. On the other hand, it's good to live in Finland because we have the weather for all the woolly knits. You can wear it actually all year round because Finnish summer is sometimes it's not that warm, so yeah. So this is a quick episode, just checking in with you. How are you doing? And Tell me, what are you up to? What are you knitting? What are you working on? Maybe you're crocheting something, or embroidering, or spinning. Here is my spinning wheel. It's been a bit neglected. I have something fun there going on, but I need to get back to it sometime soon. But that's it for today. not gonna waste your time, and I have a lot of things to do. I've been dyeing lots of yarn. I'm preparing Valentine's Day yarn. That's what I'm working on currently. I haven't announced it yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Hopefully early, yeah, somewhere early February. I'll try to do Valentine's update. But thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, because that way you help me to be more visible, and you will get notifications about new episodes being posted. And I'm preparing a couple of more videos, maybe some tutorials. Then there will be this question and answer video that I promised last year. I'm gonna be recording that soon, so if you have more questions for me that I could answer in that video, write them under. I have a whole list already. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Questions from Instagram, questions from Ravelry that I have been asked, and the questions that you have asked under the couple of videos ago. So if you have more questions, you still have a chance to ask them, and then I'll answer them in the video. Anyways, have a nice day. Knit, enjoy, and see you next time. Heippa!